Welcome back to the 31 Days of Halloween here on Martell's Movie Madness. I am your host, of course, Ryan Martell, and it is day 28. We're getting close to the end of October here. I made it almost throughout the whole month without watching a sequel for these, like as in watching the first movie and then watching the sequel within the 31 days of Halloween. I know I did Ginger Snaps Back the beginning. But I watched that one. I watched Ginger Snaps last year. But this one, day 28, is Children of the Damned, the sequel to Village of the Damned, which I watched earlier the month. I wasn't going to do both of them as part of it, but there was a double pack of them at Vizart, so I had them both rented at the same time. It's good. I think that Village of the Damned is a little bit better. Basically, the whole thing is like there's one kid in like all of the major nations of the world, or like six of the major nations in the world, and they basically try to weaponize these kids to use against each other or to like keep the peace between each other. And well, I mean, it ends just like the Village of the Damned does. No spoilers, of course, here on Martell's Movie Madness. But the movie came out in '64, so if you haven't seen it by now, then maybe you should have it spoiled for you, but that's not my place. It was a real cool movie. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5 on the Martell scale. I did like Village of the Damned better just because. But yeah, that's all I got for Children of the Damned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, rate, review, subscribe wherever you're listening to the podcast, and check us out on Patreon. Patreon.com/Martell's Movie Madness. The Halloween special episode is up right now. The full version is up on Patreon only. You'll only be getting part 1 on Thursday when it drops to the public. Part 2 is a Patreon exclusive, so you gotta check it out. Thanks for watching. Now let's watch some fucking movies.